are you? Karibuni. Welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Shiro, and guys, today is the day that the Lord has made. So let us all rejoice and be glad in it. Sindio, it is another day, another time that we have someone else. Okay? See, I've been telling you people, if I give my story of how I came to Dubai, it's just one story. But there's so many more. There's so many more other ways of coming to Dubai, and you're probably right there, out there, and wondering, how can I get to Dubai? This is a question nimeulizwa mara mob. How do I go to Dubai? And if I go there, what am I going to do? What is the process? Sawa. So that is what we are going to be talking today with my guest, Cynthia. Such a beautiful lady. Would you introduce?
Hi. My name is Polly from Kenya, Nairobi. And I'm glad to be here. Hope we learn from each other.
Yeah. So she's called Pauline, but soon with a Popo. Yeah. So for today, let's call her Popo. Yeah. So Popo, niambie, when did you come to Dubai?
I came to Dubai in 2016, but before that, I was in another country that is in Doha, Qatar.
Oh, okay. So what were you doing before? And what were you doing before you went to Qatar?
Actually, I was working in a recruitment company back in Kenya, where I got an opportunity to go to Doha.
Yeah. So you are those people used to recruit people to go and work overseas.
Exactly.
So it was more like kuja huku Gulf sana. Most of them zilikuwa ni Gulf.
True.
Wow. So what were you doing in there?
That recruitment company back in Kenya, actually I was a receptionist. That's where we were doing the recruitment for some people, searching for jobs for them back in Gulf, that is either Doha, Dubai, or any other Middle East country, processing their visas, and some of them we were also processing their passports.
Okay. I'm sure watu watajiuliza kama hiyo recruitment agency bado iko, so that people can go and apply. So kama haiko tuambie, maybe ilipoa or something, so that we, just tell us, is it still on or is off now?
For now, it's not still on. Actually, they moved from recruitment agency to another department.
Oh, so they're not doing any recruitments anymore. So
no,
guys,
for now, no.
So guys, those are the times that these are my agencies zilikuwanga mob. So right now she's saying it's not there. So Popo, what made you decide to come to or go to the Gulf? What made you decide to do that?
Actually, the people who we were recruiting from that recruitment agency, they had a good review of the Middle East countries. So they were saying it's a good country, they have more opportunities. That made me, encouraged me to also to search for a job here in Gulf and see what's the difference between our country and the Middle East.
Okay.
Yeah.
So alafu, okay, so you went to Qatar. How many years did you stay there?
2 years.
What were you doing in Qatar?
I was in cashier in an American food company.
Wow. So it's still hospitality industry.
Yeah.
Which one was it exactly?
KFC. Kentucky Fried Chicken.
She worked on Kentucky Fried Chicken.
Yes.
Wow. So you were working as a cashier there?
Yes.
Yeah? Wow. So then that is when you decided to come to Dubai?
Yeah. After 2 years, I finished my contract. I didn't want to renew back there. So one of my brother told me there's another opportunity back in Dubai. So I decided to move from Doha to Dubai.
Okay. Just before you even go further, had you saved enough to come this way? How did you raise your ticket? Because maybe kuna mtu pale hivi ako maybe kwa job fulani ajui anataka tu kujua. So how do you raise that kind of amount of money? How did you do it?
Actually, before I finished my 2 years, I had discussed with my brother back in Dubai, how can I get an opportunity back in Dubai? So I decided to save slowly by slowly.
Now, when you came from Qatar, did you go home direct or you just came straight?
No, actually I didn't go home.
So it was time for your vacation?
Yeah, it was time for my vacation. So I decided instead of going home, I'll come to Dubai first. Then search for a job. When I get a job, maybe I'll go back home again.
Good. Satuambie, how did you arrive to Dubai? What did you see? There must be some difference between Qatar and Dubai. How was your experience when you landed in Dubai? Did you see any difference somehow? You saw like inaenda kufanana or something?
No, actually it was a little bit different. As in the weather, the people around.
Wait a minute, do you want to say that in Qatar ni kubaridi ama
No.
than here, ama it's hotter than here?
Dubai is so hot than Doha.
We Akim serious. If you are in Doha,
Yeah,
please
yeah.
tell us. Is that true? Because okay, anyway, I've never been to Doha. I've just passed by there, so I don't know. Wow. Okay. So when you arrived here, who picked you up from the airport?
My brother
Wow.
from the airport.
So
I was
tough.
lucky.
Oh, good.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
So at least you knew someone in Dubai.
Yes.
Then ukaenda where did you stay? In a
Actually,
bed space.
also he had organized for a place for me to stay.
Wow.
He organized for me the visa, the ticket, the place for me to stay and all that. So from the airport, I went direct to where I was supposed to stay.
You're one of the few lucky ones. First working in a recruitment agency, then
Yes.
all of a sudden you're coming to Dubai from Qatar. Oh my God, what a blessing. Anyway, all I can say is that it helps to have someone that you know out there. You know? Okay. So niambie story ya kusaka job. How did you start?
Wow.
Because ile ingine you came already ukiwa na job. you know?
Yeah.
So here you had to start tamaking
Yeah.
and all that.
Yeah.
Tell us your experience on that.
Actually, I never heard the word like tamaking since I started working. So when I came to Dubai, I heard people, you have to wake up very early in the morning to do tamaking. So what? How? You have to print the CVs, you have to prepare as in how to present yourself, how to dress and all that.
Wow.
Yes. So the tamaking started after like 2 or 3 days of staying in Dubai, because you have to. I had to wake up very early in the morning, so that I knew that I had only like 90 days of my visa. So I had to maximize my visa to search for a job, and I knew I'll get a job. And also that time it was almost Ramadan time, and I knew I heard some people saying it's very hard to get a job when it's Ramadan. So I had to wake up early, do things, and print CVs, drop them. And also another thing, you have to be very, you have to have that positive attitude or positive energy. Because if you don't have that one, you'll give up very easily. Maybe you will wake up and go to a job interview or that walk-in, we call them walk-in. And you find so many people, hundreds of people searching for the same position that you are looking for. So you have to stand out. You have to know what you are looking for. Yeah.
How many CVs did you have?
Wow.
Because why I'm asking this question, guys, is because I've had so many people come. You have to make so many CVs of the experiences that you have, and then you go dropping. Yeah. So, Ebu, tell me, how many CVs did you have, and what were you doing?
About the CVs depends. Like maybe tomorrow you have a walk-in interview. That is maybe for customer service. You have the CV for customer service. The next day you have an interview, walk-in for a sales representative or sales executive. You have to get that CV for sales, for the waitress of different types of CVs.
Huh?
Yes.
So, Ebu, let me ask you: did you ever confuse one of your CVs and gave it to the wrong person, to the wrong interview?
Yeah, that happened. Actually, even when you've been called for an interview or come for this job interview, you applied. You want, when did I even apply for this job? When did I even drop this CV? You know. But then I realized it's just maybe write only like one CV and the experience that you have, because maybe you will confuse the experiences. You give the recruiter the CV. They ask you the question. You don't know even which CV you have given. And
you know, guys, it's something I'm learning out of this. Yeah, it's even vizuri kwetu na CV tu moja that you have written everything and you know very well. Sindio? Because then imagine you dropping a wrong CV in a different place and unaenda unaulizwa vitu za service, umeshaeka vitu za security. You know what I mean? So I think that is one thing that is very important. So, Ebu, tell us, how would you plan your day?
First, I'll just wake up in the morning, prepare the CV, or maybe the day before I go for the interview or for the walk-in. I know maybe This interview will take how many hours? Or like for it will not go like the whole day.
Yeah.
So I'll do the tarmacking until maybe afternoon. Then
Uh-huh.
from afternoon until the end of the day, I'll come home and apply online.
Oh, so you have to do both. Do
Yeah, true.
go walk, drop in CVs, and then come and apply online.
Yeah, true.
Wow. Tell us just one interview that you went and what questions they asked you. One question that they asked you and you were like, you are not ready.
Okay. There's this airline. Oh my God! When I applied and they called me for the interview, I passed this first interview, second interview, and third interview. And when you pass, then there's that last interview, one-on-one with the recruiter. Let's see, they ask you, tell me about yourself. You start. Now that's when you know, like you have to give like only one CV. Tell me about yourself, your experience back where you are, maybe from home, and your experience here. Then there's a 90-minute questions. What's your experience with customers or your industries where you have been? Yeah.
So you can say it's better to actually know exactly what you have applied for and
True.
have a background of what you have in your idea. So okay,
And
not
also-
coming to apply for a nurse and that
Yeah.
you don't know what a
And
nurse is,
also-
because they will definitely ask you those questions.
True,
Sindio?
true.
And
And also search background about the company, because they may ask you, what do you know about this company?
wow.
And if you don't know anything, maybe that will be the last
chance that
you ever get.
Wow. Did you eventually get a job?
That 90 minutes question, I had not prepared well. That's why we've been told, prepare well before you go for the interview.
You know, you had really tried getting to that level.
Yeah.
First interview, second interview. You know, I think one time we'll talk exactly what happens in these interviews, especially
Yeah,
for
true.
airlines.
Yeah,
Guys, there's a lot to learn out of the airlines industry
exactly.
kind of interviews. Si mchezo. So, haupo umeprepare poa for these 90
No,
questions?
I knew that I've passed the first interview, second interview, third interview. I've gotten the job. So I relaxed. I didn't do the search of the company or my experience. You know, there's like, what did you do about this patient, or what did you do about this customer? They complained. What did you do? How did you solve this?
Oh,
About teamwork.
So they're
It's a
asking
lot.
situational questions.
Yes.
I hope, guys, we will get some time when we can go details into how they ask these questions. But for now, Ebupo, tell us. So right now, where are you working? What exactly are you doing?
For now, I'm working in healthcare facility. Yeah.
Okay, so that is where we see you doing like checking in patients. And
Yes.
Okay.
Mostly for the COVID patients, people who are traveling.
What are the results now?
What?
How is it?
For now, it's less.
It's less. Oh, that's good. That is very good to hear. Plus, what have you learned over the time that you have been in Dubai?
Patient. You have to be patient in everything that you do and never give up.
And what can you tell someone? I'm sure there's someone out there who is watching us and really doesn't know where they're going to start.
So what I can tell you guys, and maybe you want to come to Gulf to search for green pasture, there's a lot you can do, you know. So just prepare yourself, prepare your mind, and prepare your documents also. And then it's not like Kenya, like, you know, you have someone there, as in connections. Here there's no like connection. Even if there's connection, maybe someone can just introduce you to someone to do interview. So interview is between you and the recruiter. So you have to prepare yourself, you have to be positive minded, you know. So, and you can get si tumepata kazi, so even you can get. So just come prepared. Prepare yourself with documents, get some documents attested, and visa, ticket, passport, then come to Dubai. Then avoid negativity. You know, someone can tell you that even if it's Ramadan or it's Ramadan coming, you can never get a job. First job I got was almost Ramadan, and I got a job. So if I can get it, also you can get it. So, and also be a prayerful person because God answers prayers. So whatever you ask, He can give you. Yeah.
Wow, thank you so much. Thank you so much, Popo. Clearly, guys, we have been told there is nothing impossible.
True.
People say, oh, usikuje Ramadan, oh, usikuje during summer. You just never know when is your job coming. If you're a prayerful person, na unawekanga God mbele, I think everything is possible.
True.
Yeah, and pia kitu moja amesema, negativity attract negativity close to you. So put a positive mind.
Yeah.
Thank you so much, Popo. Really, we really appreciate. Guys, if she got a job during those hard times that people think that you can't get, anyone can. So stay tuned, guys, and get to see who else is coming and what was their experience. Things we have said about bed space. You don't even know what a bed space is. Tutapata mtu atakwambia exactly what a bed space is.
True.
Yeah. So guys, stay tuned. Until next time, stay blessed.
Thank you for having me.